So today's video is going to be a good one. We're going to talk about the RSI, or the Relative Strength Index, and how to use this indicator. Now, please know when we're looking at charts, we're looking at the history of everything that happened in the market. So in this instance, we're going to look at Bitcoin. We can look at everything that's happened, and we can make some predictions. We can make some educated guesses as to what will happen. Now, a lot of people just look at charts and they're just like, okay, they look for some kind of pattern and they make their decisions based on that. I like to look at indicators. I like to layer a few indicators on top of each other, and even then, charts are charts. It's all the past. Anything can happen at any moment to change it, which is why you don't see me on YouTube making predictions on where something's going to go, because no one actually effing knows, and anyone who says they do, they're lying to you. That said, I do like indicators. In this instance, we're going to use the RSI. If you do want more videos like this, I would be happy to create more and more training, even bring David on to talk technical analysis and just talk through different indicators, how to read the charts, how to even look for some patterns. Be happy to do something like that. Let me know in the comments below. By the way, if you are in the UIG, our educational portal has been completely updated, like completely, and you will actually find a technical analysis course. It's deep. It looks at a lot of different indicators: support, resistance, trend lines, moving averages, candlestick patterns, price action, breakouts, breakdowns, etc., correlations, flags, pennants, triangles, channels, all of it. And it's a really good course, and we can also have a discussion on it. And if you have any questions on the material, just go into the questions discussions and let's have a chat. That is in the educational portal, the new one inside UIG 4.0, so do check it out. With that said, this is the formula for RSI. Not that it's important to understand the formula, but I think it gives us a hint as to what the RSI index is, which is down here, by the way, and it's the speed and change of price movement. That's all it is. And this calculation is used to calculate between a scale of 0 to 100. You'll see that it oscillates. So it goes back and forth, back and forth. And again, these are all tools created by humans, and nothing is 100%. Like you're not just like here, you're not like sell everything. Although it would have worked out well for you. And here you're not like, okay, well, buy. It would have worked out for you. But there's other instances where it's like, oh my God, everything is overbought. Sell. Take some risk off. And next thing you know, the markets are still moving higher. Here, it would have worked out pretty well for you. Here, it wouldn't have. So again, this is just a tool that when you layer on top moving averages and a few other indicators, it can be really useful to maybe help guide you into potentially making some decisions. So the RSI oscillates between 100 and 0 as per this indicator, and per the pros that created this. Anything over 70 is considered overbought, and anything under 30 is considered oversold. We look at history to see how this thing plays out, especially when things are more volatile. When things are kind of trending sideways and moving, like, it becomes, in my observation, a little bit less accurate. Like here it's saying everything is overbought. But if you think about it, it's taking the history and making its calculation based on that. And you would be very wrong if you would have sold or kind of risked off or would have held off to buy, because you would have missed probably most of this. Whereas when markets are a little more volatile, I find that it does become a little more accurate. And when you layer on top of it, again, moving averages, you can make some better decisions. So to close this up, RSI, Relative Strength Index. You can go into Trading Views, you can look up indicators, you can find your RSI, Relative Strength Index, and you can add it onto your chart here. Anything over 70 is considered overbought, at least as per this indicator, and anything under 30 is oversold, meaning at 70, the stock, the crypto, the whatever is based on this data. Overbought, it's pricey. Anything under 30 means the stock, the crypto, the whatever you're looking at is oversold, which means fear is high, people are offloading, and it's oversold based on the equation, based on the data that the RSI index is pulling. Super useful tool, and it does help guide me into making decisions. Like when everything dumped here on ETH, this was like shooting way below 30. It was way below the moving average. Also looking at just overall markets and just overall fear and just what was happening, I'm like, this is a really good buying opportunity, and I bought a lot of ETH. And it worked out really well, and it was like a 12, 13, 14% gain within a few days. Now, yes, the RSI may have helped be yet another lens that I could see things through, but I don't base all my decisions just on one indicator. There's so much more to it. I think people make a really big mistake by doing so, and it doesn't always work out for them. That's that. Do let me know in the comments if you want more videos like this, more kind of teaching videos, and not always just about yield farming, but about some of the tools and the back end stuff to make you successful in building your DeFi business. Do let me know in the comments below. If you are in the UIG, hop into the educational portal and go through the technical analysis arena maybe once or twice. There's a lot of good stuff in here. I went through it a couple days ago and I learned a few things. And then finally, do check out the podcast Underdog Investor Group. Let me know in the comments if you want access to the podcast 5 minutes a day, little DeFi shower, DeFi bath. It's going to be worth your time. If you like this video, like it. If you're enjoying this channel, subscribe to it. Tell others. This channel won't grow without your support. So if there's someone that you know could use these videos to help support them in their DeFi business or in opening their eyes to what's possible, zap it their way. And with that said, I'm going to get out of here. Appreciate you. Peace.